All right. We should be live here on YouTube. Welcome, everybody, to my weekly Sunday live stream. Always really look forward to doing these. I'm going to be answering y'all's questions. So if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to leave it there in the chat box there. I apologize about being a little bit late today. I've just been dragging here today. I've just been a little bit tired, but I'm here, and I was only a couple minutes late, so cut me some slack on that. But yeah, like I say, I always really look forward to doing these, and I really appreciate everybody's support. I always love just connecting with everybody from all over the world that support me here on YouTube. And I just want to show my appreciation and show my support to everybody out there that follows along and really enjoys my music and my art. And this is all for you guys. So whatever you guys make of these live streams is really just what they become. It's always interesting what we wind up talking about in these live streams, and it's just really cool. So if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to leave it there in the chat box. You guys really guide where these live streams go. But just some updates on the channel here. The channel has been doing incredibly well. I mean, it's just really incredible. The numbers are higher than ever. I've been getting so many more emails to sign up for my consultations. The support has just been absolutely amazing. So thank you guys so much for all of this, for watching these videos, and for supporting my music and my art. It's just really wonderful. And this community is just absolutely incredible. So if you are brand new here, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Come on in and join the family. This channel is growing like crazy. And some of these guitar sounds that I get here on this channel, I honestly listen back and I'm just amazed at how good that this stuff sounds. I think it is some of the best on YouTube. And I get so many great comments about the guitar tone and about the music that I create and stuff. So I really work hard. I really spend a lot of time, and I've put a lot of effort into making these intros sound good and to have the right gear. And it's just taken me a while to kind of dial in everything here as far as just making these videos, because this is a new thing for me. But as far as recording guitars or recording audio, it's something I'm very familiar with. So I feel like these tones that I'm getting here on YouTube is just absolutely incredible. So really happy with that. But yes, the channel has just been growing like crazy. I've been off the road, so this time of year, normally every year here in Nashville, it starts to really slow down as far as gigs go. So I'm really kind of slow. I'm just doing a lot of in-town stuff going forward here for the next month. So I'm going to be doing that stuff. So I'm going to have a lot more time to make more videos here on the channel. So be on the lookout for all this stuff, and stay tuned. I've got a bunch more content coming up. So I'm excited about that. This weekend has been pretty chill. I haven't really been doing very much. I went out Friday, went to go see a show at the Brooklyn Bowl, which was really cool. I had VIP, and I was paying $15 a beer, which was kind of insane, but it was a good show. It was a good time. It was cool. Daniel Donato, another really great guitar player, was playing there. And he had some special guests come up, and he had JD Simo come up, and that was just the highlight of the show for me. JD actually sometimes joins up here on the weekly live streams, and man, what a nice guy, and just what a hell of a player, man. I mean, JD, he just blew the roof off of that place, man. It was just electric. I mean, he came up there, and just the energy and the excitement and his guitar playing and his phrasing, I mean, man, just amazing. He just blew the roof off of that place. So really, really enjoyed that. So that was cool. And other than that, I've just been working up here in my studio. I've been rearranging some stuff. I've been experimenting with some new lights, and I'm trying to kind of add some interesting colored lights. I'm just experimenting with this stuff. So if you guys have any suggestions actually out there of lights that would be good for my studio, let me know. Send me an email or leave a comment here. Lighting is one area that I'm not very well versed in or very well experienced in. So it's really been an experimentation with my videos, and I know lighting is crucial for videos. So I'm happy with the setup that I have now, but I would like to add on just some kind of different colored lighting, maybe in the background or something like this, just to add a little more interest to the shot there. But so let me know if you guys have any suggestions for that. Also, I wanted to take the time to mention that I do have some items for sale, some gear for sale. I have a 66 Fender Deluxe Reverb available for purchase. I'm asking $4,000 on that plus shipping, only within the U.S. So, shipping only within the U.S., no international shipping on that. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. It's all original. It does have a 2-prong power cable, but that's a very easy swap, very easy fix. You could just add on the 3-prong there and just cut the 2-prong off and just add that ground to it. It's just safer to operate with the ground in there, but originally it would have come with a 2-prong power cable. So that's the only thing with it, but other than that, man, it sounds phenomenal. It's got the foot switch, it's got the verb and trem, it all works, sounds great. Has the original speaker as well. So I'm asking $4,000 on that plus shipping. And then I also have an 80s Boss VB2 available for sale, and I'm asking $450 on that plus shipping. So again, only within the US, and just send me an email if you guys were to be interested in this. I'd be happy to take some photos of this stuff and send it out to you guys. So just hit me up there, jkm4231@gmail.com if you're interested in that. So let's see here. It looks like we've got some comments coming in here. We've got Gibson Strat in the house. Hey, man, how's it going? Who is Daniel? Completely butchered the last name there and the spelling there. But Daniel Donato is another guitar player. He's really great. He's a great player. I think he's great with the chicken picking and the telly and, the bluegrass picking and stuff. I like that stuff and I really appreciate it, but it just starts to get a little bit much after a while of listening to it, just in my own opinion. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but I think he's a great player for sure. But man, when JD came out, I was just like, wow. I mean, his phrasing was just so powerful and so impactful, and you could hear every single note that he was playing, and it just really hit, and I really appreciate that kind of style of guitar playing. It's not my favorite, in my opinion. To be honest, I think I'd rather listen to Ace Frehley, go in for a Love Gun solo or something, but it's really cool. I mean, man, it's really hard to pull off, and he's a great player regardless. So let's see, we've got Jesse in the house. Hey, Jesse, how's it going? JD and Double D are great. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely great players for sure. Let's see, Gibson Strat. Man, we're not going to talk about politics here. Let's see, 59er Winder. Lighting is tricky, still learning that myself. What camera are you running? Man, I don't want to mention that, actually. I've done a lot of research on this, and I've spent a lot of time, to be honest, with figuring out what exact camera, and it was not cheap either, but I've been really happy with it for sure. Let's see, we got Michael Davis in the house. Hey, man, what's going on, Michael? How's it going? Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. Let's see. Sorry, you may have already said, what year is the Blackface Deluxe Reverb? So it's a 66. Some of the Transformers date to 67. So, but by the serial number, it is a 66. That's why I'm calling it a 66. So, it's a 66, 67. Most likely was actually put out the door in 67, but by the serial number, it is a 66. But really good sounding amp. Everything is original with it. It sounds incredible. Let's see here. We got 59ers with the 66. Yep. So that's for that deluxe reverb there. But yeah, so that stuff's available for sale, folks. So if you guys are interested in it, hit me up at jkm4231@gmail.com. I'd be happy to answer, and send you all some more detailed photos of the deluxe or any of the gear that you're interested in. The stuff is really in great condition. This deluxe reverb just looks amazing. I'm actually just looking at it here now. But like I say, I can send you guys some more photos of this stuff and more detailed stuff if you guys want to see it. So just hit me up there. My email again is jkm4231@gmail.com. And I do want to take the time to mention, folks, that I offer one-on-one online consultations. These lessons are absolutely amazing. I'm teaching people from all over the world, and you're actually seeing and hearing the exact setup that I use for my one-on-one online consultations. What's so cool with these consultations in the platform is that you actually will get a recorded copy of the lesson itself at the very end. So you could always go back and download the video and rewatch it as many times as you want. So if you guys are interested in this and you guys want some more information on this, hit me up at jkm4231@gmail.com for some more information on this. Take your guitar playing to the next level. We can talk about whatever you want. If you wanted to turn this consultation into a guitar lesson, we could go ahead and do that. If you wanted it to be more of a consultation on the music business or more about Nashville or more about the way that the music business works, I'd be happy to turn it into that as well. So just let me know what your goals are in your email, and I'll just get you some more information on this. So again, email is jkm4231@gmail.com. It's also going to be linked down below in the description box. And folks, these live streams are truly a donation of time. So if you guys would like to support the channel, check out all of the links that I have available down below in the description box. I have many ways that you can support this channel, and these live streams, again, and really with these videos, folks, it's a donation of time. I mean, it truly is. But I just love to be able to create this community and to be able to connect with people over my music and to get myself out there. I think it's just a really wonderful platform to use for all of the stuff that I have going on here. So it's really been incredible what this channel has turned into. The community is just amazing. I mean, I go out here in Nashville and, man, people recognize me all the time out in public. They say that they watch the videos, they love the content, they love what I do, and it's just amazing. I mean, I have legends within the music business watching my videos, and it's just amazing the impact that my music and my videos have had on the entire industry. It's just been incredible. So, let's see. We have Sean in the house. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Hey, bro, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to all. Yeah, thanks so much for being here, Sean. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Appreciate it. Let's see. Michael Davis says here, if I hadn't just bought a Martin, I'd be very tempted by that deluxe reverb. Your price is fair. Yeah, it's definitely a fair price, for sure. And, these deluxe reverbs and the Princeton reverbs, they're just going to keep going up in value. So it's kind of like, I mean, I'll sell it for $4,000 if somebody wants it, but to be honest, I could just hang on to it, and I mean, it'll just keep appreciating in value, and I could use it. I mean, I love a deluxe reverb. You can't go wrong with an amp like that here in Nashville. I mean, they're amazing. So yeah, I mean, that's really what I would say with these. I've also got this Fender Super Champ. I mean, it's not for sale, but I've kind of debated. I'm like, maybe I could sell the Super Champ, or and then maybe just keep the Deluxe, or sell the Deluxe and keep the Super Champ. But I like to use the Super Champ a lot here at home. It's just a really nice amp, and I got it for a really solid price when I was playing in Memphis. I stopped at a local guitar shop there in Memphis. What was this? Maybe last year or 2 years ago or something like this. And I just walked in there and I seen that they had it. And I mean, this Fender Super Champ that I have, it is in mint condition. It's completely original, even with the original power cable. And it even has the amp cover with it as well. So I was just like, man, it's kind of hard for me to let that one go. I've never seen one cleaner than mine. It's just incredible. But, they're both such good amps. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Deluxe Reverb, Super Champ, a Princeton Reverb. Just turn it up to 3 or 4, put the bass on 3, treble on 5, and hit it with some pedals, and that's it, man. And that's it. I mean, it just sounds incredible. So, but that's pretty cool though. You just bought a Martin. I'd be curious what kind of Martin you just got. Hope you're enjoying that. And there's that there. But yeah, folks. So again, if you're just joining us here, also, actually, I always forget to mention this within these live streams, is that if you guys can hit the like button on this video, it really helps get the live stream out there. I guess, and it helps promote this. And so if you guys could just take the time to hit the like button, and while you're down there, check out the description box and check out all the links that I have available. If you guys would like to support this channel, check out all of that stuff. Whether that means even just throwing a little love in the Venmo tip jar, or a PayPal tip, or even a little super chat here in today's live stream. Once again, folks, any and all support is really, really appreciated. Let's see. Michael Davis says here, if you don't mind me asking, what do you have that fills the deluxe reverb roll of 25-ish watts? Where would you let this go? I assume you've got some overlap. Yeah, that's what it is. I've got overlap. I've got another deluxe reverb, so I have 2 of them right now, and I just don't need 2 of them. So I just kind of decided, I was like, well, I'd like to keep it. The collector in me tells me to keep it, but the player in me is kind of like, man, I really don't need 2 of them. So I'll just let go of one. And really, with this time of the year as a musician here in Nashville, no matter what anybody tries to say, it is really difficult around this time of the year. The winter time, it's just brutal. It's absolutely brutal. There's not really a lot happening. And, if you're a full-time musician, it's a struggle during this time of the year. The winter time is always tough. There's very few gigs happening, and it's just brutal. So that's kind of another reason why I want to let it go. Otherwise, if it was a little bit of a different time of year where I was out touring a bunch, I would keep it, but for the winter time, it's just like, I should sell something. But let's see here. Michael says here, I got a 0042 Dream Acoustic. Wow, that's awesome, man. Congrats. That's great. Hope you're enjoying that, and play some great music on that thing. That's awesome. Good for you, man. That's great. Man. More coffee. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to leave it there in the chat box. I'd be happy to answer it. These live streams are all for you guys. I do these live streams to connect with everybody for all over the world. These live streams are all guided by you guys. It's all about you. It's all about what you guys want to get out of this. Now, I do stay away from questions that are more technical, more advanced guitar playing questions, just because I save that for my online students. It just wouldn't be fair to them as they're hiring me and paying me hourly to teach them. If I just gave away this information for free here on YouTube. I'll never quite understand why that is a thing on YouTube with my competition. But for myself, I absolutely refuse to do that. But anything else is great. I'm happy to answer whatever. Let's see. We've got Ty here in the house. Ty says here, hey, Justin, hope all is well, sir. Yeah, man, all good. Everything is cool. Good to see you, Ty. I'm glad that you're here. Thanks so much for being here. Let's see. Okay, you had like 2 comments here. Sorry, I get caught up in these. But yeah, folks, if you guys have any questions for me, once again, feel free to leave it there in the chat box. I've been incredibly happy as of late with this channel. It has just been growing like crazy, and the numbers have just gone through the roof. I mean, they're the highest numbers that I've gotten across this channel, and this thing just continues to just keep growing. And as I was saying earlier, folks, I have legends in the music business that follow along with my channel and love what I do. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing, this community that I've been able to build here over a couple years. I think I've been on YouTube for a year and a half or 2 years, something like this. So it's just been amazing what it's turned into. Completely changed my career. So really happy with that, and thank you guys so much for all the support. Seriously, it really means the world to me. But if you are just joining us here, I do want to take the time to mention once again that I do have some items for sale. I have some gear available. I have a 66 Fender Deluxe Reverb that sounds absolutely incredible. I am selling that for $4,000 plus shipping, only within the US. I'm not going to deal with that internationally because that would just be an absolute nightmare, disaster. So I'm just going to keep it here within the US. So $4,000 plus shipping on that. Very fair price on that. I'd be happy to send you all some photos And, just send me an email. It says jkm4231@gmail.com. And I'll send you some detailed photos of it. And then I do have an 80s Boss VB2 available for sale, and that's going to be $450 plus shipping only within the US on that as well. So just send me an email on this stuff if you're interested. It's also linked down below in the description box there. Let's see. We've got Randall in the house. Hey, Randall, how's it going? Thanks so much for being here. Let's see. Do you find when you get a new pedal that it sounds great when you first get it, but then it kind of sounds the same after a while? Or is that just me? Man, that's a very natural feel with having a new pedal. That's a very, very natural feeling that you get when you get a new pedal. It's just one of those things, like you're inspired at first, but then you want to try something else out. You want to find something new, and you can really get caught up in that whole thing. And I've seen a lot of players over the years get caught up chasing, this tone and trying to get inspired by finding this new piece of gear or this new instrument or this new pedal or this new amp or whatever. But you just have to, settle on something. For me as a player, I grew up playing Marshalls and with a Les Paul. And I'm used to playing with the guitar volume knob where I clean up and that whole deal. So that's how I taught myself how to play. And for me, no matter what amp that I'm plugged up into, whether it's a deluxe reverb, if it's a Vox, or if it is a Marshall, obviously if it's a Marshall, I'm going to have that sound and that tone. But even if I'm plugged up to a Fender or a Vox, I'm still trying to get that Marshall sound happening. So it doesn't matter, no matter what it is, that's just what my ear is used to. That's what feels most comfortable to me as a player. So that's what I would really say, is that you have to really find something that you're really comfortable with and just stick it out with that. To me, these pedals, they all are going to do the same kind of thing. It really depends on what kind of amp that you're plugged up into. You got to turn it up to 3 or 4 on the volume. If you use a Lightspeed or if you use a King of Tone or a Nobles or something like this, some of the older Nobles, they sound pretty terrible because the older ones are very inconsistent. But really, if you find a great Nobles or even just a King of Tone or even that Lightspeed, those Lightspeeds are very consistent. And for me as a player, they work really well. They sound great. And I just like to elevate the amount of gain when I'm playing a deluxe reverb. So that's just what I do. I have a Lightspeed and I have an RC boost and then a GE7 for my leads. So I'm able to really cut through a mix when I kick that on. And man, it just works for me. To go down that whole road of chasing all these different pedals and all this different stuff, it's just very expensive and it's just not worth it, man. I'd rather just play guitar. The gear thing is, it's just such a rabbit hole to just get caught up in, and it's just not worth it to me. I just want to play guitar. I'm not interested in really messing around. To me, there's 3 amp tones, Fender, Vox, Marshall, and I just need some pedals, like a tremolo I always like to have. For me, it's a little bit different because am a for-hire musician, so I have to be able to recreate these sounds and these different effects live, especially. So that's why I really like the Line 6 stuff, because it's very easy to use and you can reprogram the thing to do whatever the hell you want. And the sounds in this thing are just amazing. Whether it's HX1 or if it's the HX Effects or the M9, any one of those, man, that thing just kicks ass. And once again, folks, anything that I talk about gear-wise on this channel, I have paid for with my own money. I'm not sponsored by a company like the majority of these guys here on YouTube. They're all paid off. They're all told what to say, and then behind closed doors, they're taking it up the road and selling it for cash money, where there's no trace of it whatsoever. I don't do that. Anything that I mention on this channel gear-wise, I have bought and paid for with my own hard-earned money. I just like to share it with everybody because I'm passionate about it. I'm excited about, sharing this stuff with you guys. And, if you guys can get something out of it and it improves your guitar tone or your own playing, then that's great. I'm really happy about that. It makes me feel good. So that's really where I'm coming from with a lot of this stuff whenever I do like any kind of video about gear. The majority of these other guys, they're all doing it because they have subscribers, whatever the hell that means. And, you know, they can get views on videos where a lot of it they're bought and paid for. But, you know, a lot of these companies, and there's companies that have approached me as well, where they lay out exactly what I have to say. And what the exchange is that they give out the piece of gear for free to the person in exchange for a video. That's all that the exchange is. A lot of the time, they're not even actually getting paid for it. They just take the free piece of gear, they make a video of it, and then they take it up the road and sell it for cash money. So to me, I don't really understand what the point of that is. I mean, the educational side of my business is so much more profitable than any of that stuff. And I just think it's so dishonest and it's so unfair to the viewer. It is not fair at all to the viewer, where it's like they're going on making these videos talking about how great this piece of gear is or whatever. And then, you know, as soon as the video's up and now they're collecting the ad revenue on it, you know, then they're taking this thing and selling it for cash money. So they're double dipping as well. So it's just not really fair to the viewer at all. And to me, I'd rather just be honest with people. And, you know, it comes off as being a lot more authentic. And I just don't feel good about that. If I were to do something like that, it wouldn't make me feel good. So kind of a little tangent there, but just kind of wanted to answer that here. But really don't worry about the gear so much. Just find a sound that you really like. I mean, if you get a deluxe reverb or you get a Marshall Plexi or you get a Vox AC30, you're going to be really happy with the tone of the amp already to begin with. Just turn it up to 3 or 4. Find something, find a drive pedal. Maybe it's a Lightspeed. Maybe it's Nobles. Maybe it's, hell, I don't know. There's so many pedals, it's hard to keep up with. But, you know, find something. Whether it's a Lightspeed, and then just get one of those RC booster from Exotic Effects, run it before the drive, and get a Boss GE7 after the drive. Those 3 pedals all together, you cannot go wrong with those 3 pedals, and you will have an amazing lead guitar sound through any one of those amps. And just play guitar. Screw the pedals, screw the gear. Just play guitar. Let's see. Randall says, that's a great answer, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, Randall. Let's see. Ty says here, yeah, I can't take most YouTubers seriously anymore, like politicians instead of musicians. Yeah, totally. Yeah, there's a lot of BS on here, man, for sure. No doubt. But, you know, folks, that's really what I go for on this channel, you know, is like I go for being transparent with people and being honest. That doesn't make me feel good if I'm not being honest with people. The gear demo thing is just something that I just find hilarious. You know, and it's just crazy to me. I mean, like I say, I've been approached by several companies and I've turned every single one of them down because I don't need to be doing that. I don't need to be getting a guitar pedal for free and then having to say all of this stuff about it when it's like I really don't like it or I really don't want it or really don't need it. And I don't need to be told what to say on my channel. You know, this is completely owned 100% by me. I collect and earn 100% of, and I do 100% of everything on here relating to YouTube. And I don't need some company telling me what to say, you know, in exchange for a free guitar pedal that, you know, a lot of these guys, my competitors, they just take it up the road for cash money. That's what a lot of them do. And I've seen it firsthand. And I won't mention any names, of course, but I have literally seen it firsthand. So anyways, that's the thing with this, folks, is like this channel, I, you know, need your help. I need support. I need help with doing this, you know, because this really helps my bottom line. It really helps my, you know, my final earnings, you know, so that's why I'm so appreciative to all my fans out there and everybody that listens to my videos and listens to my music and my art. It really means the world to me, you know, and this is why I need your support, because as I always say, without you guys, there would be no way that I could continue on doing this. There's no way. So I'm forever thankful to all the fans and everybody that listens and everybody that supports, that sends the Venmo tips or takes my online consultations. It really helps me make a living in the music business. It really, really helps out a lot. And, I don't do what my competitors do, where again, they take this said piece of gear and they take it and they sell it for cash money. It's pretty lucrative for a lot of those guys, right? Because all they have to do is the stuff shows up at their door. They take it out of the box, they make a quick video of it, and they tell you how great it is and how wonderful it is. And then the next day, they take it up the road and sell it for cash money. That's what a lot of my competitors do. And, it's a pretty lucrative thing for a lot of musicians, but I just refuse to do that. So this is why I need your help. So any and all support is really appreciated, folks. If you guys would like to support this channel, check out all the links linked down below in the description box. There's so many ways to support this channel, and any and all support really means the world to me. So really, really do appreciate that, as always. It really means the world to me. And just check out all that stuff. And I do want to take the time to mention here, folks, that I do have some stuff for sale. So I have a 66 Fender Deluxe Reverb, and this Deluxe Reverb, I'm asking $4,000 plus shipping, only within the US. For those that are just joining us here, I know we have some people that have already been on here, but I do just want to take the time to mention this. I'm selling a 66 Fender Deluxe Reverb that's all original, sounds incredible, for $4,000 plus shipping, only within the US. And then I also have an 80s Boss VB2 available for sale. This is going to be $450 plus shipping, very fair prices, just a really incredible gear. And if you guys have any questions about anything, just send me an email. It's jkm4231@gmail.com. But man, we have a nice crowd here today, folks. If you guys could just do me a favor and hit the damn like button, it really helps with getting this live stream out there. And this crowd, man, wow, this is just growing like crazy. Thank you all so much for being here. This really means a lot to me. These live streams are just absolutely amazing. Once again, if you guys can just take the time to hit the like button, it really does help with getting these live streams out there. And if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to leave it there in the chat box there. I'd be happy to answer them. Once again, I do just stay away from any kind of technical, any kind of advanced guitar playing questions or any music theory, any of that kind of stuff, just because I save that for all my one-on-one online students. It just wouldn't be fair to them, as they hire me hourly. And if I was giving away this information for free here on YouTube, it's kind of like, well, what the hell is the point of paying him anything, because he's just going to give it away for free on YouTube. So, I don't do that. But any and all questions besides that is fine. I'm happy to answer it there. So if you guys have anything for me, feel free to leave it there in the chat box. And let's see what we got here. Here we go. We got Ty here. What's your favorite speakers? Man, in general, I would say Celestion. Those are my favorite. Of course, every model is different. I really like greenbacks. I really like the 65s. Those sound really good. I like older Celestions, especially. Like this basket weave 412 cabinet here. This is loaded with the original 30s. And man, they just sound amazing. I mean, you could plug up any amp into this cabinet and it'll just transform the amp. It just sounds incredible. So the older Celestions really are ideal. But I love greenbacks, vintage 30s are okay. I like that speaker on a high gain guitar sound. Like if I was playing a Diesel VH4, for example, on the third channel with the high gain guitar sound happening, like a drop D kind of tone, I like the V30s on that with a 57. That really sounds good for the high gain thing, just because you get a lot of top end and a lot of point in the guitar sound and just a lot of cut in the guitar sound. So, I really love that, but trying to think of what else. I mean, Celestion speakers in general, I love them. So, let's see. Paulie says here, is that a CE1 behind you? Yeah, man, it's a CE1. Sounds great. Here, I'll show you. CE1 here, really nice condition, man. Absolutely love this. This is the original chorus, folks. I mean, this is like collector grade condition here. So, couple little minor scratches and stuff, but really, really nice condition. I just like to collect a lot of these older Boss pedals and stuff, and I like to collect a lot of the old Electro Harmonix pedals as well. So they just sound amazing. But yeah, that's a Boss CE1, completely original. Really, really excellent condition on that. Let's see, 615, the guitar is in the house. Hey man, how's it going? Good to see you here. Let's see, good morning, Justin. You got the inside track on a good parking spot for the Tuesday gig. Yeah, man, they give us like a deal as the musicians there, but, honestly, finding a good parking spot, I mean, man, even if you parked in like Germantown or something, and then just take an Uber. I mean, hell, that's what I used to do. I would just park in Germantown and then just take an Uber, and it's like $8 each way or something. I mean, it's better than parking, because parking downtown is crazy, man. I can't believe what people are paying down there. Man, some of these parking spots are like $50. I'm like, wow. So, yeah, man, that's what I recommend. I would try to find just somewhere that has free parking, like Germantown or East Nashville or something, and then just take an Uber or something into town. I mean, it's kind of crazy to me that you could literally hire an Uber and it would be cheaper than actually parking downtown in Nashville. It's kind of nutty, but this is what it is. Let's see. Paulie says sweet with the Boss CE1. And he also says here, I'm about to buy the new Warm Audio reissue this week. Cool, man. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy it, man. That's great. Let's see. 615 says here, that's exactly what we were thinking. It's really cost prohibitive. Thanks. Yeah, for sure. Man, it is crazy. I mean, just be ready too. I don't know if you're planning on having some beers down there, but man, for a short draft Bud Light or Miller Lite even, $10 for that. So it is crazy expensive down there. So it is crazy. I just can't believe what people are paying. Like you messaged me about the price of the $15 beers, man. And it was funny, man. I ended up posting the receipt just to show people how much it costs just for one beer, man. And like at the show at Brooklyn Bowl, I'm amazed, man. I'm looking around, like everybody's drinking. Everybody's got a drink. So people are paying it. They're paying $10 a beer, $15 a beer. Like, it is nutty, man. But that's Nashville. Let's see. We've got CZ in the house. Hey, how's it going? She says here, hi, Justin. How's it going? Good to see you. Appreciate you as always. Very loyal supporter here, folks. And same with 615, Paulie. I mean, we got a lot of regulars here today, folks. So thank you all so much for being here. Really means a lot to me. This crowd has just been amazing here today. I'm just taking a look at the numbers here. I mean, this is really excellent. So thank you all so much for being here. And, if you guys can take the time to hit the like button, it really helps me out with getting these live streams out there. So just hit the like button. And if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to leave it there in the chat box. And, folks, if you guys get something out of these live streams, I do this every week, every Sunday. And, this is a donation of time. So any and all support is really appreciated. Check out all the links linked down below in the description box. I offer one-on-one online consultations. I'm a Sweetwater Music affiliate. So if you guys are looking to make a purchase, if you guys want to buy a deluxe reverb or a Nobles ODR1 or something like this, click the link down below. I just get a small little commission off of the sale. And it's just a cool way to support the channel if you're already looking to buy some kind of gear. So actually, Paulie, if you're buying, I don't know if you're in the US, but if you're going to buy one of those Warm Audio pedals, click the link down below, the Sweetwater. link, and I'll just get a small little commission off of it. It doesn't cost you anything extra at all. So it's just a cool way to support the channel. But yeah, man, if you guys can just support me in any way, it really helps me out. I mean, especially during this time of the year, it really starts to slow down here in Nashville. And, it's just always tough around these times. So any and all support is really, really appreciated. So check all that stuff out down below in the description box. And I do want to take the time to mention here today's live stream, folks, that I offer one-on-one online consultations. Now, just to talk a little bit more about this is all shot on a 4K definition camera. It's all pro video and pro audio. Now, what's so cool with these lessons and these consultations is that it's all recorded. So it's all a one-on-one private call. And at the very end of the lesson, you'll get a recorded copy of the lesson itself at the end. So you could download the video, you could rewatch the video as many times as you want, and it's just so cool. You can really retain the information, and this is the exact setup that you are seeing and hearing right now as to what I use for these consultations. So for some more information on this, hit me up today at jkm4231@gmail.com. That's jkm4231@gmail.com. Take your guitar playing to the next level. If you guys want to turn these consultations into, a question about the music business or about Nashville or more about anything, more as a professional player, like more details about that, we could turn it into that. We could turn it into a guitar lesson. It's really all about what you guys want to get out of it. So again, for some more information on this, hit me up today at jkm4231@gmail.com. That's going to be a link down below in the description box. Thank you. Let's see. Paulie says here, JD and Coke averages about 7 where I am, which is a lower end countryside town in England, LOL. I bet London is 3 times that. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that equals out to in US dollars, but it's crazy, man. I mean, Nashville has gotten just so expensive, man. I mean, there is almost nowhere anymore downtown that you can find a beer under $10, which that's very, very expensive. I mean, even for a Bud Light or for a Miller Lite, I mean, hell, you could get a case for, $10 or whatever. So, pretty nutty. But it is what it is. The thing is here in Tennessee, there's no state income tax. So a lot of where the state collects their money is on tourism, right? It's all tourism. People visit Nashville and they come from all over the world. And it just blows my mind because, honestly, especially downtown there, all of the bands play the same songs. So they all play the same songs. And they'll go to these clubs and pay $10 a beer to listen to all of the same songs just over and over and over again. It's just really chaotic, but people love it. So, and it's just pretty wild. But I got to say, it is cool that, there are gigs for musicians to go down there and play. I mean, like that gig on Tuesday that I do, I play at 11 in the morning. So like that would never happen in Columbus, Ohio, where I'm from. I mean, that would never be a thing. So that's only in Nashville where you can do that kind of stuff, and it's nice because I'm able to go and do that gig from 11 to 3, and then I have my online lessons. I can make videos. And really on a Tuesday, I mean, I'm normally going to be home. I'm not going to be on the road. So it's a really nice time, and we get a really great crowd normally that shows up there, and it's just really chill. It's so easy. I just show up with my acoustic guitar, and I just have a small little pedal board just with 3 pedals, and I just plug into the house system, and that's it, man. It's super easy. So that's pretty much all that I'm willing to do down there. I don't really play down there very much at all. Like this residency has been great, and I really like the venue there because it's all managed and operated by the Opry. So it's all very high quality, really good people there. And it's just a really good experience every time. So, it's just awesome. That's pretty much the only gig that I'll consider down there because I really like the Opry. They're really good people, and you're going to really get taken care of down there. So, Where the hell was I on this thing? Here, right here. Yeah. I would if I was in the U.S. talking about the Sweetwater affiliate. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. I do appreciate it, though. Just thought I would mention that. Let's see. Justin, can you come to the third in Lindsley next Friday night? Possibly. Yeah, possibly. We'll see what's going on for sure. Let's see. That's hard to believe. It's already this Friday. Wow. Let's see. Ty says here in Norfolk, Virginia, over the summer, 3 drinks were $54. Holy hell! What did you get? I'd be curious. What was it at, like a amphitheater or something like this, or what kind of show? I'd be curious. Let's see. CZ says here, see, that's the live music experience. The rest of the world is missing and desiring those these days. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the world could definitely use more live music. There's just nothing like it, you know. It's a really, really amazing experience, and it's just so fun. So fun. I love playing live, you know. That's mainly what I do here in Nashville is I mainly tour on the weekends. I do a lot of weekend warrior kind of runs and stuff. I do some stuff in town like that Tuesday gig as well, but other than that, you know, I just mainly do like weekend warrior gigs, and man, it's just so fun to be able to travel and to do all this stuff. It's just awesome. But you know, it's been great to add on my YouTube channel as well as a part of you know, my income, and just it's completely changed my career, you know, because it's gotten to a point now where I could literally stay home and make videos and teach people from all over the world. I mean, I have students from all over the world that I teach right from here in my home studio, and it's just awesome, man. I just love this. I love YouTube. I really love doing this. So it's just really wonderful. And I've met some amazing people here. My community is absolutely incredible. I mean, these people are wonderful people, and I've met so many people face to face, whether it's one-on-ones or in town or out on the road. It's just been amazing. So just the love and the positivity and the excitement about my music and about what it is that I do as a musician is just incredible. So let's see. Let's see. CZ says here, hence the cost of drinks and operation of these clubs. Ty says here, on the waterfront, a Captain Morgan and 2 JD and Cokes. Damn. $54 for that. Man. That is steep. That is steep. That's probably about the same as downtown Nashville. I mean, really. Downtown Nashville, they have like a special liquor tax too, though. It's like a 25% tax down there, so pretty expensive. Where was I? Right here. CZ says here, thank you, Justin, for bringing us along on your journey. You're a wonderful person and an excellent musician. Thanks so much, CZ. That really means the world to me. You know, you've been a huge supporter of mine for a very long time now at this point, and that really means the world to me. So thank you for that. That's so nice. And we've got Bjorn here with the super sticker. SEK30 here, super sticker from Bjorn. Thanks so much, buddy. Really appreciate it. Let's see if I can get some sounds happening. Hopefully that's coming through. But yeah, thank you so much for that, folks. You know, that really means the world to me. Any and all support is really appreciated. You know, if you guys would like to sign up for a one-on-one online consultation, you know, the majority of my students, they are signed up every other week, or they'll do once a week. It just depends on what your budget is and what your availability is. But, you know, if you guys would like to sign up for an online consultation, if you guys want to get signed up, hit me up today at jkm4231@gmail.com. That's going to be linked down below in the description box. But any and all support is really appreciated. You know, even if it's a super chat here in today's live stream, or a Venmo tip, or a PayPal tip, you know, any and all support is really appreciated. You know, this is really, it really helps me out in making a living as a musician doing this stuff. And, you know, I'm not like my competition where I take free equipment and make a Guitar Gear demo, just for example, and talk about how great that this thing is, and then post a video and collect on ad revenue, and then take this pedal or this guitar or this amp or whatever and take it up the road and sell it for cash money. It's a pretty lucrative business for these guys that do this stuff. I don't do any of that. I've turned down everybody that has ever offered me to do a demo. And any guitar gear that I ever mention within my channel, I have actually bought and paid for with my own money. So I'm just genuinely excited about this stuff. And I feel like, if somebody could get something out of it, if they could have some better guitar tone by using some of the stuff that I use, that really makes me feel good. And that's really all that I'm doing it for. So, and it just helps me out with marketing myself as a player. But really, other than that, that's really the only reason why that I do it. So I'm not getting that kind of financial support. So, I really rely on you guys for my support. So any and all support is really appreciated. I have a Venmo tip jar, a PayPal tip jar, or even a super chat here on today's live stream. Any and all support is really appreciated. So thank you again there, Bjorn. Really appreciate it. 59er says here, creambacks are great. Creamback 65 especially. That's cool. Let's see. Cool. I'm glad you enjoy those. I don't know if I've used a creamback. Maybe at some point. Bjorn says here, good to see you. Good to see you as well, Bjorn. Thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate it. And CZ says here, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're very welcome. Let's see. I was hoping to see your entry on the Uncle Larry impression competition that went on. That was funny. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't think I'd be very good at it though. An impression of Uncle Larry. I still don't know why he actually goes by that name. I've never known why his name is Uncle Larry. I never even knew that back in the day. Yeah, so there's that there, folks. Let's see, we got another comment here. The impersonation videos were hysterical. That's cool. I'll have to check them out. I don't really watch a lot of YouTube. I just kind of make my own videos, and that's that. I've just seen some stuff like with guitar gear, especially, like I know I've talked about it a couple times, that I just find funny and entertaining, because it's like, I remember seeing this person taking the stuff up the road and selling it for cash money. But anyways, to each their own. But yeah, so there's that there, folks. I do want to take the time to mention once again that if you are just joining us here, be sure to hit the like button first here to get this live stream out there. And I do want to mention as well that I have some guitar gear available for sale. I have a 66 Fender Deluxe Reverb available for sale. It's all original. It has the 2-prong power cable. So that's the one thing I would say with it, is I would change that out for a 3-prong just for safety reasons, just to add that ground plug on there. So I have a 66 Fender Deluxe Reverb that's available for sale for $4,000 plus US, just within the US, so US shipping. $4,000 plus shipping on that, only within the US. And it sounds absolutely incredible. So if you guys would like some more information on this, I can send some detailed photos of the amp over there. My email is just jkm4231@gmail.com. So hit me up about that. And I have an 80s Boss VB2 vibrato pedal available for sale, $450 plus US shipping as well. And that's just a kick-ass pedal. There's nothing that does it better than the VB2. The vibrato on that is just absolutely incredible. And even the reissues do not do the same thing that the originals do. So the 80s Boss VB2, I actually collect them. I've got 3 of them that I just collect. Why I have 3 of them, I couldn't tell you. I find them as I'm out on the road, and I like to collect and stuff. But I just need to sell one of them off just for the slow season here in the winter time. So hit me up about that, $450 plus shipping on that. So let's see. CZ says here, YouTube is my main entertainment place. Nothing else except an occasional Facebook post. That's cool. Yeah, YouTube is my main thing too. I just post, obviously, I create videos obviously on here, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, I got rid of my cable actually. Just because it's like, honestly, I'll watch YouTube, I'll watch Amazon, like the live TV section. And if I'm watching football, I'm normally going to go to some local bar and get some food and get some beers and stuff. So I just decided to get rid of my cable because my cable bill went up to like $300 a month, and I just got so tired of paying it. I just was like, what the hell am I paying this for? You know, I watch two or three channels on this thing. So I just decided to get rid of the cable, and I just have internet. So now I'm only paying $75 a month, which is just really wonderful. So it's a huge savings, and the internet just has everything. I mean, YouTube, you can find anything you want. You know, I've been watching a lot of stuff on Kiss as of late, and I'm a huge Ace Frehley fan. He's just a kick-ass player. I love his vibe, and he's not so perfect as a guitar player. He's kind of sloppy, but man, there's so much vibe in his playing and his phrasing, and there's just so much just, man, he's just great. I love his style. I love his playing, and I love that it's not so perfect, you know, so I've been on this Kiss kick as of late, and it's just awesome because on YouTube, there's all of these videos about, Ace and about Kiss and the history. I mean, it's just amazing the information that is here on YouTube. The videos, I mean, anything that you're trying to find, you can find here on YouTube. It's just incredible. So I just got rid of the cable. I got sick of paying $300 a month, and that's that. So dropped it down to $75 a month, which is really cool. And I love Ace, man. He's just kick-ass. He has so much vibe in his playing, man, and just so much swag, man, and just, I mean, he's just kick-ass. And he seems like a great guy, too. Like, I would love to meet him someday. That'd be really cool. But let's see. Where the hell was I on this? Entertainment. Yeah, I was right here. Let's see. Paulie says here, as you know him, I imagine they'll be even funnier to you. It's not about the playing. It's impersonating his ways that makes it so funny. That's cool. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. CZ says here, same no cable here. And look at your smile when you talk about Ace Frehley. That was cute. Yeah, thank you. And Ty says here, Ace was the man in the 70s. Yeah, I bet. I was not alive in those times, but I would have loved to have been alive back in those days. I think it's just so cool, the music that was created, and the stuff still holds up today. I mean, there's just so much vibe, and the guitar playing was so good in those days. I mean, the stuff that I see here on YouTube that I have seen is just garbage. But anyways, Magic Matt says here, Ace's playing has a ton of swagger. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. He is a great player, man. I love his style. He's just killer. It makes you feel something too, And I would much rather listen to that and listen to Ace Frehley's guitar playing or Jimmy Page's playing, rather than hear somebody play so perfectly and play a million notes, man. Some of the jam band stuff, like I seen this show the other night, and it's just like, after about 45 minutes, it just starts to really go over my head, man. It's just like, oh man, it's just way too much. Like, I love hearing a great vocalist and a great guitar player, a great song, great melody. I would much rather listen to that than hear somebody play a million notes that's just all perfect. So, the bluegrass, country, chicken picking stuff, that stuff is cool, but after about 45 minutes, I start to get kind of tired of it. Let's see. CZ says here, lots on Jeff Beck to see and hear as well. Yeah, definitely. Jeff Beck is another great player. I mean, excellent. So, yeah, I got to check more YouTube stuff out on Jeff Beck, but he was a big influence on me growing up as well. So, I'll have to watch some more YouTube videos on that. But, yeah, folks, once again, we've been going here for about an hour, and our crowd here is just wonderful. This has been a really busy live stream, so thank you all so much for being here. Once again, if you guys haven't already, be sure to hit the like button. It just helps with getting the live stream out there. And If you guys would like to support the channel, check out all of the links down below in the description box. There's many ways that you can support this channel. And, these live streams are truly a donation of time. So any and all support is really appreciated. I offer one-on-one online consultations, and I'm teaching people from all over the world. But to get some more information on this, hit me up today at jkm4231@gmail.com. That's jkm4231@gmail.com. And check out all the links linked down below in the description box. There's many ways to support this channel. Now, something that I do want to mention with these consultations is that I'm actually using the exact setup that I use for these consultations. The same setup that I use here on these live streams is the exact setup that I use for the consultations. It's all shot on a 4K definition camera. It's all pro video and pro audio. And what's so cool with these lessons is that you'll actually get a recorded copy of the lesson itself at the very end. So you could download the video. You could rewatch the video as many times as you want. So check this stuff out. If you guys want some more information on this, hit me up today at jkm4231@gmail.com. So thank you for that. And if you guys would like to support the channel in another way, I have a Venmo tip jar or a PayPal tip jar or a super chat here on today's live stream. Any and all support is really appreciated. It really helps out my bottom line, with doing this YouTube stuff. And, we are entering slow season here. So as a musician here, these are always really, really tough times. And, the cost of living here in Nashville has just skyrocketed. It is insanely expensive around here. And so any and all support is really appreciated. So thank you for that. Really means the world to me. We've been going here for a little over an hour here, folks. And we've had some incredible engagement here in today's live stream. So thank you all very much for that. I do want to mention once again that I have a 66 Fender Deluxe Reverb available for sale. That's going to be $4,000 plus shipping on this, only within the US on this, folks. And I also have an 80s Boss VB2 vibrato pedal for $450 plus shipping, only within the United States. So if you guys are interested in this stuff, send me an email. That's going to be linked down below in the description box. But once again, it is jkm4231@gmail.com. And we've got CZ here with a super chat here, $4.99. Thank you so much, CZ. Really appreciate that. That really means the world to me. Give you some sound effects. I gotta load up some more sound effects here on the board here, but I'll have to do that for sure. But thank you again so much for that. Seriously, really appreciate that. Really means the world to me there. And I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep going here, folks. I guess it depends on how many more questions come in. So if you guys have any more questions for me, feel free to leave it there in the chat box. But stay tuned. I've got a bunch more content coming up. The channel is growing so quickly, and the numbers are just getting so high. They're just going through the roof. It's just absolutely unbelievable. So this has just been incredible. I mean, my engagement is better than ever. The numbers are higher than ever. So it's just been absolutely incredible. And I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support. It's just so fun for me to make these videos and to share my music and my art with you guys and to see your reaction to it. It's just really wonderful, and it just really is awesome. I mean, I create this music up here in my little home studio, and I create these videos, and it's just so fun to see everybody's reaction and to, share this music with everybody. So I really do appreciate everybody's support, and it just really means the world to me. So thank you for that. And stay tuned. I've got a bunch more videos coming out. There's a ton of stuff coming up that I've got video-wise. And so stay tuned for all this stuff. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, by the way. Let's see. Bjorn says here, still happy with the 335. Oh, hell yeah. Definitely. It's my favorite guitar. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, it's potentially one of the greatest examples of a 61 ES335 ever. I mean, there's no breaks. It's 100% original. Okay, it's been refretted. I mean, I had an argument with a guy saying that affects the originality because it's been refretted, but it's like, what the hell is the point of it if you can't even play the damn thing? I mean, I would much rather have new frets on there where I can actually play this thing. I mean, all of the stuff, it's all there. the original pickups, original pots, original knobs. There's no breaks, no modifications, no bullshit. I mean, it's just incredible. And the condition of the guitar is just, it's remarkable. I mean, it looks incredible. So I absolutely love it. It is to die for. It's the greatest 335 I've ever played in my entire life. And, these 335s, the pre-65 era 335s, there's just nothing like them. They try to reissue them. There's other builders that have tried. There's only really one that comes to mind. But they're just not the same. They're just not the same at all. And even with the reissues, to be honest with you, I notice a significant difference when I'm playing a pre-65 335 versus a reissue 335. What I always say is that it feels like plastic in comparison. It's just a totally different feel, and they're just not the same. A 335 is very hard to build. That's why you don't really see a lot of people trying to attempt to build them, because they're very difficult to make. Everybody and their brother makes a Fender Strat or a Tele because they're very easy to make. I appreciate the craftsmanship that goes into it, don't get me wrong, but that said, they're a lot easier to make than a 335. So that's why you don't really see a lot of people trying to mess with it. But these pre-65 335s, they're just magic. They're just magic. So that's a guitar I'll hang on to forever. I do want to get one of those Colton cases. They're really expensive, but for that expensive of a instrument, I got to have a case like that to keep it well protected. But Bjorn says here, new frets is like new tires. Exactly. You're exactly right, man. You're exactly right. So it's like, to even make that argument that, okay, it doesn't have the original frets. I mean, why the hell would I want frets from 1961? I mean, that just makes no sense. Makes no sense. I mean, why would I be buying this instrument if I'm not going to be able to play the damn thing? Like, what the hell is the point of that? Just to hang it up on a wall in a glass case or something? Like, you got to make music with it. You got to play it. You got to enjoy it. That's what it's for. So I just don't understand that, but to each their own, I guess. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving the guitars that I have here now. I only have 6 electrics right now, but every instrument is really dialed in. It's really set up well, and they're all very unique tones. So right now what I have is I have the 61 ES335, I have a 64 Firebird 5, then I have a 64 Fender Strat that has gray bottom pickups that just sound amazing, and I have a 60 Les Paul Special double cut with 2 P90s, so if I need the P90 sound, I can grab that guitar. And that TV Yellow Special is absolutely one of the greatest electric guitars. I mean, it just kicks ass. I love that thing. And then I have an R9 Les Paul, and then I have a Fender Custom Shop Telecaster. So all of this stuff is very well thought out. It's very well set up. It's really excellent. And I am so happy with the instruments that I have here now. I have just about every tone. I would like to get a vintage Telecaster. I'd like to find something from the 50s or 60s. And I'd like to get a 64 SG. Those are really the only 2 instruments that I really would like to have. But it's going to take me some time to be able to afford that stuff. The 335 really set me back, but that was one instrument that I really was like, man, if I'm going to splurge on just one instrument, the 335 is going to be the one that I'm going to splurge on for sure. So that's what I decided to do, and I got it for a reasonable price, and I was so happy with it. I'm going to hang on to it for life, and I'm going to create a lot of kick-ass music with it, and I'm just going to play the hell out of it. So I'm really excited about it. So that is really that, though, folks. Looks like we've got some people dropping out here, but I really appreciate everybody once again joining me here in today's live stream. I'm going to go watch some football and drink some beer. So thank you all once again for joining me here in today's live stream. I really appreciate everybody's support. If you guys would like to support the channel, check out all the links linked down below in the description box. There's many ways you can support this channel. If you guys would like to sign up for a one-on-one online consultation, hit me up today at jkm4231@gmail.com. Check out all the other links linked down below there in the description box. Once again, there's many ways you can support this channel, and I really need your help. I need your support. You guys really make the channel happen, and you guys are really the reason why I'm able to continue on doing this as a musician here. So thank you guys so much again for all the support. I really do appreciate it. We'll see y'all next time. Take care. Over and out.